Hello, my name is Claudio and this is another Italian tutorial. Today we cover the reflexive pronouns, and I want you to know that if you've made it up to this point, you're very much likely to learn how to speak Italian fluently, because this is quite an advanced topic. From now on, we're going to begin to tackle a series of very difficult topics. Why are they difficult? When they are not difficult by themselves. But we're going to do something that you're not used to in English, meaning we're going to encounter little particles called pronouns. And we're going to encounter very different types of pronouns that look very similar. So chances are you're going to get confused. That's the reason why I decided to make a short video just talking about the reflexive pronouns. In your notebook, you should have a table with all the different types of pronouns. Why? Because they all look very similar and it's very easy to get confused. I'm not talking about beginners and I'm not talking about intermediate speakers. I'm talking about plenty of people who are teaching this stuff, even on YouTube, and they teach it wrong because it's very confusing. Now, there are many types of pronouns, and the easy way out, the only way to learn them well and make sure that we have everything crystal clear is to learn them slowly. The point I'm trying to make here is the same that I was making when I talked about the acute accent and the apostrophe. Even if you have an American keyboard and you can't make the apostrophe and the acute accent look different, that doesn't matter. The important thing is that you know the difference and you know which one is which when you see them written, because of what they do and how they appear throughout a sentence. The same is worth for reflexive pronouns, for indirect object pronouns, for object pronouns, subject pronouns, object contracted pronouns, and complex pronouns that we're going to have a look at in the next videos. Now, we've already seen subject pronouns and object pronouns, okay? Meaning I, you, he, she, etc. And then me, you, him, her, etc. We have seen the personal pronouns already. Today, we do the reflexive pronouns, which are slightly different. And I'm going to show you in a moment how to use them. Let's assume that we want to say I wash in Italian. I wash. Now, what you do in Italian is you say I wash myself. And this particle myself goes between the subject and the verb. So basically it precedes the verb. Although it's the object and you would expect it to be after the verb, like I love you, you expect the object to be after the verb, it goes before the verb. The verb to wash is lavare. Therefore, we know that it's an are type verb. So, I wash, so conjugated in the present tense, first person singular, it should be lavo. If you don't know why, go and have a look at the present simple. We have a video covering all the conjugations for all three different types of verbs in Italian. Lavo. So one might think, well, io lavo. No, this is an example of reflexive form, meaning you need an object in front that is the same as the subject. And how do you achieve that? Do you say myself? Do you add myself after the verb? No. You use one of these reflexive pronouns and you put it in between the subject and the verb. So in this case, we have the first person singular, I wash, therefore we need me in front. So now the sentence is complete. The meaning is I wash, but we've written it in a slightly more roundabout way, which is the way that every Italian native speaker wants to hear. Io mi lavo. I wash. And as we've said plenty of times, we get rid of the subject because that's always omitted. We always omit the subject in Italian. So, mi lavo. This means I wash. Now in the next video we will cover the reflexive form. Therefore, we're going to see how they are really used. We're going to have a look at more examples. For now, I just want you to learn these pronouns, this list. And I also wanted to introduce you to the idea of the reflexive form. So don't worry if you're confused, because I'm going to clear things up in the next video.